All right. Not sure how well this is going to work here with the streaming. I'm at a different place than where I normally stream, and YouTube was telling me my signal wasn't great and there was buffering. But going to give this a try. You guys can let me know if it's buffering once anybody's watching. And just check my sound real quick. Cool. So this will be 2025 opening day. I haven't done anything with this team in a few weeks, and I think it's been like over a month since my last season ended. But here we are. It's an opening series against the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are the team that beat me in the ALCS last year, and they won the American League East. They lost in the World Series to the Padres, but we're gonna go ahead and pull up the lineups here. So I don't know. It doesn't look like it's buffering to me. It looks like it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go full screen here. If anybody's watching and it's buffering bad or anything, not much I can do because I think it's the internet connection here. If there's any issue with it. All right, so let's check out the opening day lineups. So here we go. So this game is in Toronto, and again, this is a rematch of the ALCS, two American League East rivals, and not only that, so Asa Lacy was a rookie last year, and he won Rookie of the Year and the AL Cy Young. And this guy here, Brandon Eisert, he finished second in the Cy Young. So lots of, this would be a game on national TV, I think, here between the pitching matchup and two rivals. And this is my lineup. It's a little bit different than what my general lineup will be for a couple reasons. My starting left fielder Austin Hayes is out hurt to start the year, and so is my starting third baseman Gio Urshela. And so I also am facing a lefty, so that changes a few things in terms of who's playing where for me. I have Tommy Edmond out in the outfield in place of Reese Albert, and then I have second base Drew Bowser to get a righty bat in, and Caden Grineer at third base to get righty bats in the lineup against the lefties. So because of injuries and because versus a lefty, and I have a very lefty heavy team in general, it's not quite my everyday lineup, but it'll be my lineup, for now versus lefties, at least until the team is healthy. So anyways, and I will be managing the substitutions, and no warm up required for the pitchers. We'll just assume they're warmed up when I bring them in. And hopefully, like I said, I didn't really do a refresher or anything for myself. I haven't played the game in a few weeks, so hopefully I'll remember how I want to run substitutions and run this bullpen and everything. But we'll figure it out. Let's get to the park here. Maybe. All right, so no ballpark sounds, which is sometimes it does it and sometimes it doesn't, and I'm not really sure why. I've only experienced that with this year's version where sometimes the sounds just don't work. And so Jason Rosario is leading off. He was the major offseason acquisition I made. Center fielder, two of the last 3 seasons, or he's been in the majors for 3 seasons. And the first one and the third one, he was, like an all-star level player. And his second season, which was 2023, he was just kind of fine. Still a very good fielder, but not a great hitter. And brought him in to hopefully be a star center fielder for me for years. But we'll see. He's still young, and his track record is up and down. And here he is facing the guy who finished second in the AL Cy Young last year. Let's get to it here. All right, so the roof is closed because it's cold outside today. So here's a 1-2 pitch, and Rosario strikes out swinging in his first at bat as an Oriole. It's all right, though. Now here's Tommy Edmond. Edmond I brought in, a couple of years ago, I think. He's been with me now. He's like 30, 31 now, and he is in the last year of his deal. He'll primarily play second base, but versus lefties, he will play in the outfield some too. He can play a lot of different positions. So here's the 1-2 pitch, and struck him out on a sinker looking. So Eisert coming out, picking up where he left off last year when he was the second best pitcher in the league. So here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's my first baseman. This is, I think, his 4th or 5th year up. Last night, actually, in real life, he made his major league debut with the O's in left field. So here he is. Here's a first pitch of the at bat. And that's a base hit to left field. All right. So now we've got Trevor Larnak, and Larnak has been my DH. I think this is his 4th year with me, and the first 2 years, man, he was awesome. Like, looked like he was on the verge of becoming a superstar. He was like a borderline all-star player, and then last year, he was bad. A lot of my hitters had down years last year, and it's why I only made the wild card when I was projected to win like 103 games. I only won like 89. So hopefully he'll have a bounce back year. It's lefty on lefty here against a really good pitcher, so tough matchup for him to open the season. But here's a 1-1 pitch, and that's hit into right for a base hit. What's Mountcastle going to do? Oh, he's going to third, and he's out. So, no reason to be stretching first to third on a 2-out single. Doesn't really do much for you. Don't make the last out at third base, dude. All right, so here we go. Asa Lacy. He won Cy Young in his rookie year, and he won AL Rookie of the Year. So he did miss some of spring training because of a herniated disc, I think, in his back. It's the second time he's missed a week in his career because of that. And so let's see what he can do for us here. Hopefully, sometimes players, if they don't get the full spring training in, I don't know if there's correlation here, but it seems to me sometimes they don't perform as well. Maybe it's because the rust isn't off. And playing time in spring training, it does, I believe, affect how rusty a player will be to start the year. So here we go. The 1-0 pitch to the leadoff hitter. Oh, he's bunting down the third base line. That's Grineer coming in, throws him out. So Caden Grineer, the third baseman there, he's like a utility type guy for me. He will play a lot with the injury to Urshela at third base, and also against lefties he'll play a lot. He was about a league average player last year for me as a utility guy, so we'll see what he can do. Here's Estrada up, and this is the first pitch of the at-bat. That's hit to Mountcastle at first. He's just going to take it to the bag. Nice. So now there's 2 down, and here's Vlad Jr. Vlad Jr. is an absolute superstar in this game. And the 1-1 pitch popped up. Grineer's coming in. Rushman's going to get it. Rushman grabbed it. All right. So now we've got Drew Bowser up. Bowser is... So this is a guy I drafted in the first round, supplemental round. So it was like 32nd or 33rd overall in 2020. And last year, he got his first taste. He was a high school player. He got his first taste of the big leagues for me. He's going to get a good amount of playing time as well with the injuries. And we'll see how he does. But against lefties, he's batting high up in the order, batting 5th to stagger the lineup some. So we'll see how he does. This is a big shot for him here to open the year in terms of playing time. 3-2 pitch, and he struck out swinging. And now we got Gunnar Henderson. He's my starting shortstop. Last year was a rookie. He got some Rookie of the Year votes, some second place votes, I think. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, struck him out. Tough lefty on lefty matchup here to open the season against one of the best pitchers in the league. So Sandro Fabian, he is going to get a lot of time against lefties for me. He played part-time for me last year. He was down in the minors a lot, but with Verdugo no longer being around, he's going to take a lot of at-bats versus lefties, and really both sides he'll play. He'll play against lefties and righties, but mainly every day against lefties. He was really good last year in limited playing time for me. So here's the 1-2. Struck him out. All right, so Isert is doing his thing. What's that, like 4 or 5 strikeouts now? And Bo Bouchette is up, the shortstop, cleanup hitter for the Blue Jays. Here's Asa Lacy, who had a clean first inning. No Ks, though, but here's an 0-2 pitch. Ooh, that's smoked. Rosario's got it, though. So now Benintendi is up. I believe this is his 2nd season with the Blue Jays in this sim. And this is a 3-0 pitch, and he walked him. Lefty on lefty walk. Come on, man. All right, so this is the first baseman, Roberto Ramos. He's an extreme pull hitter, which you can see here, if you see where the mouse is. And shifted around a bit in the infield and even in the outfield. I mean, if he hits it down here, we're in trouble. All right. And so here comes the pitch to Ramos. This is a 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out looking. Nice. Fastball. This is the center fielder, Michael Hermosillo. Here's a 1-2 pitch. That's grounded to second. That could be 2. Oh, I'm sorry, we got 2 outs. So I was thinking there's 1 out. All right, so grounded to second, and Lacy is out of it. So both pitchers cruising pretty easily here through 2. And again, if you missed the beginning, these are the guys who finished 1 and 2 in AL Cy Young last year, and a rematch of the ALCS. So here's Atlee Rushman. He's my number 8 hitter. Atlee Rushman was having a decent start to his career, and this is his 4th year, I think, and he's very good defensively. But last year at the plate was just really bad. He's still good enough to be in the big leagues. He's still like an average catcher just because of his defensive. But man, he was not good at the plate last year. Here's the full count pitch, and he walked him. There we go. We'll take that. Oh, thanks, pizza parody. Thank you, thanks, man. How's the stream look? YouTube was telling me my buffer, my latency was bad, and said it might buffer because of I'm in a different place than where I normally do the streams. All right, so this is Caden Grineer, my number 9 hitter. Again, just a utility guy who's going to play versus lefties. Going to play because of the injuries. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's hit into center. Dude's got it though. All right, so now we're back to the top of the order. Jason Rosario struck out in his first at-bat as an Oriole. Let's see what he can do here. 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a double play, I think. Oh, no, it's going to be an infield hit. Okay. That's one of those things where, and I've said this before when I do these live streams again, the action on the field is just kind of an approximation of what's happening. Like out of the park is, it's text-based, and they just kind of give you these looks on the field as an approximation. So when you see a ball where a guy's out by 30 feet, or a ball that should be a double play like that, it's like, all right, so I guess, in actuality, that ball was hit softer and it didn't get there as quick as it looked, or that ball was hit further in the hole, that kind of thing. Oh, you're watching on a phone? Man, I can't imagine that it looks too good on a phone, but if it's working. All right, so now we got Tommy Edmond up. He's the number 2 hitter, and this is an 0-2 pitch. Is that going to be a double play? Yes, that is going to be a double play. All right, so the inning's over. And we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Danny Jansen is up. He's one of the Blue Jays catchers in real life. I think they have him and Reese McGuire are the 2 young catchers. So he's put a hammerlock on the job here. I think he's been their starting catcher for several years. So here's the 1-2 from Lacy. Soft grounder back to the mound. Lacy's got it. Threw him out. So this is Ross Adolph, who is their right fielder. The 0-2 pitch struck him out. There we go. That's the Lacy we know. Now back to the top of the order. Their DH, Martinez, is up, the 1-1. That is line drive to left field, a base hit. So that's going to bring up, who's their 2 hitter going? Oh, Estrada. Okay, so that's the first hit. The 1 walk is the hit. So here's a full count pitch, and that's grounded slowly to the left side of the mound. Lacy's got it. Comes down off the mound and guns him down. All right, so now we are in the top of the 4th. Isert so far for them, he's only thrown 40 pitches through 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 Ks, no runs. Let's see what we can do here. Here's Mountcastle, who singled the first time and then made a stupid base running decision. 1-2 pitch, struck him out. Trevor Larnak, he singled to right his first time up. 2-2 pitch, struck him out. Isert's good, man. He's a really good pitcher. Tough guy to open the season against. Here's Drew Bowser, their number 5 hitter. He struck out his first time, and here's a 1-2 pitch. And he struck out the side. All right. So now we got Vlad Jr.'s coming up. So through 3 innings, Lacy is at 41 pitches. So similar pitch count. 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, only 2 Ks, which is a little low for him. He's normally well over an inning. I mean, obviously small sample, but so here's Vlad Jr., who's 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Oh, boy. That's hit deep, but I think Rosario's got it. Yeah. I thought that was going to be in the gap, but Rosario runs it down. He's a good fielder, one of the reasons that I got him. So here's Bo Bichette, who is 0 for 1. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. There we go. Now here's Andrew Benintendi. He walked his first time up, I believe. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Lacy. Grounder to Henderson at short. Gunner's got it. All right, fast-moving game here, pitching duel. So we are going to the top of the fifth. Gunner Henderson's up, number 6 hitter, starting shortstop, the 2-0. That's softly lined to second. I thought it was going to kind of bloop in over his head, but so he's out. So now Fabian's up. He is 0 for 1 today. Here's a full count pitch. I like it. Run that pitch count up. That's smoked to center. Is that gone? Or is it? No, it's off the wall. So Fabian smokes the ball off the wall in center. It's a double. And we got a little bit of a threat here. Rushman's up. He walked his first time up. We got 1 down. Man on second. Come on, Atlee. Do your thing, man. First pitch of the at-bat. That is crushed into the gap in left center. Love it. So that's an RBI double from Rushman. So back-to-back doubles. It's good to see Atlee hitting. I know it's only half a game, but man, it felt like he didn't do that once last year. All right, so now we got a man on second and 1 down and a run in. Caden Grineer, the number 9 hitter. The 0-2 pitch. He's down on strikes. It's all right. So here's Jason Rosario. It's 1 for 2. It's a big moment for him here in his first game with his new team after the big offseason trade. Here's the 1-2 pitch. In the air to right, but I think he's got that. Yeah, he's just kind of walking back and makes the catch. All right, but we got the lead. Going to the bottom of the fifth. Lacy's threw 4 on just 48 pitches, and here's Ramos to lead it off. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Love it. Now here's Michael Hermosillo. This is a 3-1 pitch. Walked him. So that's the second walk of the game from Lacy. Here's Jansen, who's 0 for 1. This is an 0-2 pitch. Cued to first. Mountcastle, no play at second, but he flips to Lacy. So that's 2 down. They got a man on second. What's going on here? Why is there not somebody hurt? No, everybody's okay. All right. Kind of wasn't advancing for a second there. So now we've got 2 down, man on second. The number 9 hitter, Adolph, is up. He's 0 for 1. It's a lefty and lefty matchup. Just strike him out or something. Here's the 0-1. Nope. That's, well, to second. Bowser ranges and makes the play. Nice. All right, so we are going to the top of the 6th. Tommy Edmond, he's 0 for 2. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, trying to bunt his way aboard. Ooh, he got it. All right. Got on base. So a leadoff bunt single from Edmond to try to get the offense going. Mountcastle's up now, the 2-2. And that is hit into right. Goes the other way. Edmund's going to stop at second, so got something cooking here again. So we've got first and second. Nobody down. Trevor Larnak, the cleanup hitter, is up. He's 1 for 2 today. The 1-1. Hit into right, but that looks quite playable. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, wow. Edmund's tagging on this. He's safe. All right, so now we have first and third. 1 down. Drew Bowser up here in a big moment in the 5 spot in the order. He's 0 for 2 today. Did he just pick him off first base? Yeah. Was that Mountcastle? Just got picked off first base. Jeez. He's made 2 terrible base running plays today. He was the guy who got gunned down at third with 2 outs in the inning. So now we've got 2 down and a man on third, and Bowser's up. And here's the 3-1. And he grounds out to first. All right. So we are now going to the bottom of the 6th. Lacy's at 63 pitches here to start the 6th. Martinez, the designated hitter, is up. This is a 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. So he's down. And now Estrada, the number 2 hitter, is up. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Lacy. Struck him out. All right. He's up to 6 strikeouts now through 5 2/3. Now Vlad Jr. is up. He's 0 for 2 today. The 1-0. That's grounded to third. Grineer's got it. Long throw. Got him. All right. So now this is the 7th inning. Gunner Henderson 0 for 2 today, leading it off. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Fabian's up. He scored our run. He crushed that ball to center off the walls last time up. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. And that's Vlad Jr. here in the year 2025 is still playing third base. He's not even playing third base in real life this year, I don't think. I think they already moved him over to first. So now Atlee's up. He's walked and an RBI double. Good opening day for Atlee Rushman. So here's the 2-2 pitch. It's grounded to short. I think Bouchette's got that. Yep. All right, so now we are going to the bottom of the 7th. Bo Bouchette is up. Asa Lacy is at 74 pitches, 1 hit, 2 walks. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat to Bouchette. I don't know why I said it that way. Popped up to catcher. Or no, popped up to Mountcastle's got it. All right. So we got one down now, and here's Benintendi. First pitch. Grounded to first. Mountcastle's got it. And now we've got Roberto Ramos up. He's 0 for 2. The heavy shift is on. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking. Man, this is a pitcher's duel. So Eisert is at 97 pitches now. It's gone 7 innings, 7 hits, and a walk. So he's allowed 8 base runners, but only 1 run and 10 strikeouts. So here's Grineer. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and he is down on strikes, 11 strikeouts. Okay, so that's all for him. Emerson Hancock is in. Emerson Hancock was an early pick in the MLB draft this year in real life, and I think the Blue Jays drafted him in this too. Let me just see this real quick. So they drafted him, first round, 5th overall. I don't think he went that early in real life, but he was a top 100 prospect, a top 20 prospect, and then kind of fell off in this in like 2022. Is that when he came up? So last year, so it looks like he came up, in 2022 and pitched out of their bullpen and then was back in the minors for another year. Random. And then, so he hasn't quite established himself as an elite, a piece of the rotation yet. But some of that might be some weird management by the Blue Jays and not all him. So now Rosario's up with 1 down, and here's a 3-1 pitch from Hancock. Oh, and he drilled him. Drilled him with a fastball. I don't think that was intentional in this situation. So now Edmund's up with man on first and 1 down. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's hit high and deep. Is that gone? That's gone. Wow. So Hancock comes in, drills a guy, and then allows a 2-run homer. All right, Tommy Edmond, love it. So we are up 3-0 now. Welcome to the 2025 season, Emerson Hancock. So here's the 1-2 pitch now to Mountcastle. And he is down on strikes. Trevor Larnak is up. He's 1 for 3 today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They are shifting pretty heavily on him. He's down on strikes. So now we'll go to the bottom of the 8th, a little bit more of a cushion. Lacy's at 79 pitches through 7 innings. So with this cushion and stuff, I don't know. I'm not going to be we'll see what we do with the hook, but I think I'll be pretty. I'll leave him in a bit here if he gets into any trouble. So here's the 0-0 pitch, grounded to first. Mountcastle's got it to Lacy. Awesome. We've got 1 down. Danny Jansen's up. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Another grounder to Mountcastle. Lacy's getting his steps in today, covering first 2 plays in a row. Catch your breath, man. So here's Ross Adolph. This is he is 0 for 2 today, so number 9 hitter, and this is a 1-1 pitch from Lacy. Oh, what a play! But he's not gonna get him. All right. See, that was one of those where the action didn't match up exactly to what was going on. So great play by Bowser, but it was too deep in the hole to get Adolph at first. So now the lineup turns over, and Martinez is up. Here's an 0-2. Ooh, Lacy's not messing around. Struck him out. He's through 8 innings. So now Bowser's up. He is 0 for 3 today, and here's a 1-0 pitch. I think Hancock's still pitching. I forgot to look at that. That is a base hit to center field for Drew Bowser. All right. Yeah, Emerson Hancock is still playing or pitching. Just realized I should probably have a coaster with my beverage. Oops. All right. So now we've got Gunnar Henderson up. He is 0 for 3 today. The 0-2 pitch, and he is called out on strikes. All right, and now Fabian is up. He smoked that double, and otherwise he's 1 for 3 today. Here's a full count pitch. That's a base hit down the right field line into the corner. He's digging for second. He's in there standing up. So Fabian with 2 doubles today. He's a guy, man, who I think he had kind of been blocked by guys like Verdugo, and and now Hayes is hurt, but he's still on the team. I have a couple guys like that. Bowser's another one. This is, I'm excited to see what they can do this year. It's a little bit of a transition year for me. I think I don't have as much star power on my team, but I have young guys who have more than earned the right to prove themselves at the big league level. Have been really good in the minors. So good start for Fabian. So here's Atlee Rushman. He's 1 for 2 today with a ribby. Second and third, 1 down. Full count pitch. He walked him. Rushman drawing his second walk of the day. So they're going to bring the infield in. They just changed pitchers. And they brought in a righty, Danny Jimenez. So I think I'm going to pinch hit with a lefty bat, because I have Nick Matan and Daniel Cabrera, both lefty bats. Matan is a guy, so I'm in 2025. So in 2022, Matan won Rookie of the Year. 2023, he was pretty good, and then he was terrible last year. Cabrera is probably the better bat in this situation, but Matan also plays third base, so he can just hop right in. And I kind of want to give Matan chances this year to bounce back, earn some playing time back. So they've got the righty in, so I'm bringing in the lefty bat off the bench here. Come on in, Nick Matan. Yes, I am sure. All right, so now we got Nick Matan up. Oh, the outfield shifted way back. And the infield is in. We've got 1 down here. This is their closer, Jimenez. This is their best bullpen arm here against Nick Matan, cold off the bench. Good luck to you. Full count pitch. That is hit deep to center. That's back on the just shy of the track. He's got it. So that's a productive at bat. We'll take that in that situation. Yep, I mean, he drove that ball. Good to see Nick Matan do that. So now we're up 4-0. We've got first and third, 2 down. Rosario at the plate, and here's a 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. All right. But another run there to cushion the lead. And let me just let them know. So we're going to keep Matan Edmond at third base. And let's do it. So Lacy is at 90 pitches, 8 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 8 Ks, no runs. That extra run definitely will allow him to possibly get into a little bit of trouble here, but I'll have a pretty short leash with him, as much as I'd like to see him get the complete game. So here's the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out looking. Lacy's not playing around. And he's got to go through the meat of the order here. Estrada was the number 2 hitter he just struck out. Here's Vlad Jr., who's 0 for 3 today. 2-2 pitch. That is high and deep to center, but Rosario's got it. And now Bo Bichette is up. Lacy's at exactly 100 pitches. Let's see what he can do. This is the first pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to Matan at third. Nice. Across the diamond. Complete game shutout from your reigning AL Rookie of the Year and Cy Young. Doing it against the Blue Jays, who knocked us out in the ALCS last year. That's what I'm talking about. So just, Edmond had that big 2-run homer, and Rushman had that big RBI double. Matan with the sac fly. Awesome. Coming in off the bench. I hope he was just a random throw-in prospect that I got in a trade and ended up coming in and winning Rookie of the Year and getting MVP votes. I hope he bounces back. He's, it's always fun playing this game when you have guys who randomly become star-level players. But he's only done it really for 1.5 of the 3 seasons he's been up. And then Asa Lacy, that's awesome. he's the best pitcher in baseball right now, and he's continuing to do that this year. And then Iser, great outing from him, but then Hancock let the game get out of hand. And that's kind of it on this. Anything else? I mean, Fabian, good to see him get 2 hits. Mountcastle, a couple of hits, and not much else going on there. So I haven't been updating or doing much lately, not nearly as often as I was. I'm hoping to be able to do some here over the next few days, and maybe have some more updates throughout next week and some tutorial videos. We'll see though as time allows. But yeah, so the 2025 O's are off to a 1-0 start, and I normally update in I normally do like 54 games in, about a third of the way through the season. I'll do like a video update. So hopefully I'll do that here in the next little bit, in the next few days, and then maybe a tutorial video or two. Thanks to anybody that was watching, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream from here.